Hello and thank you so much for watching my first ever YouTube video. I thought it's a perfect opportunity to start and give YouTube a try because I've currently got a 2021 Indian Motorcycle Scout bobber on test, which is an incredible machine and is probably one of my dream motorbikes, so there's no better time to start. I also get quite a few questions on the gear that I've got, so I'll show you some of my favourite bits of gear and also pick the gear for today's ride. So this is our little apartment right on the edge of southeast London. One bedder with a balcony. Here's Monica's favourite camera. Actually, she's got a much more expensive one, but this is the one she prefers using, Fujifilm X Pro 2. Cool camera. Couple of Steve McQueen books there. Workspace, kitchen, and actually, before I go through to show you my gear, this is a very cool company called Motorbikes. Send them a picture of your motorbike and they'll then turn it into a piece of artwork. And that is my 2010 Triumph Bonneville. Now, living in a one-bedroom flat, space is at a premium. So this IKEA bit of furniture has saved us. Up until a year ago, Monica used to have everything from here up. And now you can see I've literally taken over the whole thing. Apart from that little space there, that's Monica's last bit of space in this cupboard. So, some of my favourite gear. I've got Biltwell Gringo S helmet. Next, exclusive helmets from France. That's the Rage Shiny Black, Arai Freeway, Garibaldi, AGV X3000 and the DMD 75. A few visors there for the next helmets. Triumph, which one's that? Triumph Beck 2 winter jacket, that's brilliant. Then Bodeskins biker protective jacket. Loads of gloves. Shoe protector for summer rides when you just want to wear trainers, that's incredibly useful. Riding shirts, rocker, RST and tobacco riding shirts, a couple more jackets from Barber, jeans from Pando Moto, tobacco, rocker, and then hood jeans as well. They're some of my favorites. And then a few more jackets from Blackbird, Garibaldi, and also this, my first ever biking jacket from Frank Thomas. Had it 10 years, probably still my favorite jacket. And some of my favorite boots. Here we go. These, if anyone's looking for a pair of very good value boots and you don't want to spend the earth on them, but you want boots that will do everything, look good, good protecting, I would say this pair of TCX X-Blend boots are the best mix of everything. They're just a really great value, cool boot that look good on any bike with any type of jeans. Very, very good. RST, Steel Martin, Urock, bit filthy. These are very special boots. Rocker Racer 8, I think. Very, very nice boots. I love those. Fury Gun, in fact, I'll get this one out. Fury Gun Melbourne, great black boots there. And also these beautiful Italian boots from Falco. That's the Aviator. Really like those. Okay, here we go. I'm going to choose what to wear, and then I'll take you down to the Indian Motorcycle bobber. Okay, here we go, all set. So Blackbird jackets. These are the new Hood Jeans SK11 Slim Fits. They actually come out in April 2021, so just about a month away, which I can't wait for. I've lucky enough got the first 3 of these jeans in the UK, so I feel very lucky about that. But helmet. This is the exclusive Rage Shiny Black that I'll be taking out with me. And also, I wanted to show you a few of my tips for winter riding. And that is taking in a bag or pannier with me a set of waterproofs. So that's the waterproof jacket. These ones are from, I think it's a German company called Weiss. And also, and it may not look good, but this has saved me so many times over. I probably had them 10 years. That's a set of waterproof trousers. And I always take those with me because not only does it save you if it gets wet and starts raining, but also it pretty much completely eliminates any type of cold wind getting through. They're completely windproof and they've saved me so many times. And on top of that, this may look a bit weird, but ski thermals, £4 from, in the UK we have Decathlon, I think they have it in Europe as well. And you just wear those under your normal clothes, and that's a game changer. It keeps you so much warmer than just wearing normal gear. That's it, all set to go. So I'm going to take you downstairs and show you my bike for the next 2 weeks. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Hand on heart, one of the most beautiful, coolest motorbikes I've ever seen in my life. Certainly that I've ever ridden in my life. The Indian Motorcycle Scout. I'll get it outside and do a proper walk around because I just can't get enough of this bike. Every time I take it out and every day that I've had it for the past 5 days, I have to spend 5 minutes looking at it because for one, it's such a stunning bike, but for two, once you actually get it out on the road, you just feel absolutely incredible riding this bike. That sense of drama is off the scale. Here it is, the very latest model, the 2021. And probably more than any other bike that I've ever ridden, this bike it almost gives you sleepless nights. You're so excited to ride it. It's just that sense of drama and adventure that the Americans or the USA does so well with their motorbikes. The Harley Davidsons, the Indian motorcycles. You just cannot help but feel like a badass when riding that bike. And that feeling is more important than I thought because it's just addictive. Just look at the stance on it. The way you ride with the forward pegs and the mini apes, it's the tank work. It's an amazing thing. I'll start front to back and then I'll tell you a bit about the performance of it. So, start off with the spokes wheels, really chunky tyres. I think that must be just about the widest front tyre I've seen. Kind of mini bikini fairing, which I really like on this actually. Of course, the 8 bars, the underslung mirrors, and look at this. Just the silver detail on the engine, but also, I found this quite funny actually. The smallest, simplest bike key that I've seen probably since my old Suzuki Bandit, but you know what? It's all that you need. And also, you don't really need the keyless start on motorbikes because you have to put the key in anyway to turn off the steering lock. Floating brown seat. If you just look at a side angle of the floating seat, it really is a beautiful thing. Mudguard. This is an interesting thing that Indian Motorcycle told me. This whole mudguard just unscrews with a couple of bolts either side, and this whole thing can just be removed. So all you're left with is the floating seat and exposed rear wheel. And in fact, sorry, just to let you know, I'm getting Monica to film me so I can do this walk around. The exhaust is one thing that people have commented on because it's a Euro 5 bike, latest 2021 model. There are really tough emissions and sound restrictions. So it's not the throatiest exhaust sound. So for example, when you're coming up to traffic lights and people see you and you're looking mean and they think, oh my God, here we go. Let's listen to this. It's a little bit underwhelming, and that's probably the only thing I'd change on the bike. But apart from that, I'm just about to go in for a coffee with Monica. And it almost pains me to say it, just as a little final thought, because I'm a huge Triumph fan, but I honestly think this is the coolest bike on the market right now. This is why I love lifestyle gear, and it's pretty much all I own now, because it's just gear that works well on and off the bike. The jeans, fully padded, an armored jacket, boots. You can just jump off the bike, go into a coffee shop or a shopping center, and you just feel comfortable. It just works so well on and off the bike, and I love it. So coffee stop done. I'm with the Fiat here, so this is Monica and my Fiat. It's got 166,000 miles, and I thought I'd show you this because we did a 6,000 mile road trip a few months ago from London down to Italy, Italy across to Spain, and then back up. 1 month, 6,000 miles, not just with the car, but we fitted a tow bar with a trailer and attached my Bonneville. And incredibly, for a car that's done 166,000 miles, didn't miss a beat. Love this car. Just a final few thoughts to wrap this up, because surprisingly I've had quite a few people asking me, I'm considering moving from a sports bike to either the Scout Bobber or the Harley Street Bob, and that's a really interesting point, because how much, if any, fun and adrenaline of attacking the bends and going fast you lose by owning one of these, more sporty end of the spectrum cruiser bikes. And the thing that surprised me most is you don't lose that element of fun and adrenaline. You really don't. These are incredibly fun bikes, whether you're going in a straight line or attacking the bends. And yes, you do lose some of the lean angle. For example, I'll show you the point where the exhaust touches. There. That was the exhaust touching. So the lead angle is, of course, not as good, but these are incredibly fun bikes, and don't think that if you buy this bike, you're selling out and you won't be able to have the same level as fun. This is a brilliant rider's bike. Suspension great, brakes good, handling good, lane splitting, it's maneuverable enough to get through tight gaps. And the fact that the seat height's so low, it doesn't matter that it's 250 kilos because it's so easy to maneuver. This genuinely can be an everyday bike and a weekend weapon, and it can be a bike for everyone. It's just a fantastic bike, and I've never been on a bike where I feel so cool. And that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please do give the video a like, and also comment below what you think about the Scout Bobber. I'd be really curious about your thoughts. You can find me on Instagram at dob.bs, and also I've got a podcast which is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and that's Freedom Machines with Freddie Dobbs. See you soon.